In a time when the word of the Lord was rare and visions were not widespread, God chose to speak to a child. This is the story of Samuel, a boy whose life began with a miracle. His mother, Hannah, had wept before God, her heart broken, pouring out her soul in the temple. She prayed for a son, and when God answered her desperate cry, she kept her promise. She dedicated Samuel back to the Lord, giving her greatest gift back to its giver. So Samuel grew up in the house of God, serving under the high priest Eli. He learned what it meant to be obedient, to honor authority, and to nurture a faith that was quiet yet strong. His days were filled with simple duties, but his heart was being prepared for an extraordinary destiny. One quiet night, as the lamps flickered low in the temple, Samuel lay down to sleep. Then a voice called his name. Samuel. Thinking it was Eli, he rose quickly and ran to the old priest. "Here I am." "You called me." But Eli, stirring from his sleep, had not spoken. "I did not call," he said. "Go back and lie down." Again the voice came, clear and certain. "Samuel." And again, the boy ran to Eli's side, ready to serve. "Here I am." "You surely called me." Puzzled, Eli sent him back once more. When the voice called for a third time, Eli finally understood. This was not the voice of a man. This was the voice of God. He looked at the young boy and gave him the most important instruction of his life. "Go and lie down," he said gently, "and if he calls you, you shall say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" Samuel returned to his place. The air was still. The moment was sacred, and God called again. "Samuel, Samuel." This time the boy did not run, he listened. In the stillness of the temple, he replied with a heart open and ready, "Speak, for your servant is listening." God spoke words of truth, judgment, and purpose-heavy words for such young shoulders. But Samuel did not shrink back. At dawn, he delivered the divine message faithfully, even though the news was difficult to share. From that day on, the Lord was with Samuel as he grew. God let none of his words fall to the ground, and all of Israel came to know that a true prophet had risen among them. From a praying mother to a listening child, the story of Samuel reminds us that God still speaks. He doesn't only speak to kings and prophets, but to anyone with a heart willing to listen. In our noisy, distracted world, his voice is heard by the humble, the obedient, and the attentive. So the question isn't, is God speaking? The question is, are we listening? Thanks for watching. If this story inspired you, please like and subscribe for more.